morning guys, welcome back to my channel. Just an unboxing on a knitting machine that I ordered from Amazon. It came really quickly. It was said it was meant to come only in June, so that's the nice thing about Amazon, I guess. Packed very nicely. So what I've done is the adding machine is actually really expensive, so I've opted for the Sentro, and that way I could buy myself one. Let me just get into this, throwing everything around. Right, that way I could buy myself one, whoops, and also my mum one for her birthday. Mum, if you're watching, happy birthday. So I'll get into doing a demo for us in just a bit. Okay. Oh wow. It's actually a lot bigger than I expected it to be. Some instructions on how to put the little feet in. Some yarns to test it out on. Right. Wow, okay. Let me just get a measuring tape out, because this might be useful for anyone thinking about getting one. Okay. What's that? 35 to, with the handle it's 37 centimeters, so it's actually quite big. Ooh, I didn't get a screwdriver. Okay, so let's just have a squiz quickly. And that's at the top, so I don't know if that's meant to click. It's in a different language, so it's not very helpful. It should definitely click. Okay, there we go. Just a bit of force, you can do anything really. There we go, there's a click. That seems fine. Ooh. Okay, so you actually need to screw it in. Sucky things. Very nicely packaged, I think. Oh, it's got a little knobby on it, so cute. Okay, and it's magnified as well, which helps a lot. I don't want to strip it because it's plastic, so just want to be extra careful there. Really nice that it's magnetized. so I'm forever dropping the screws. Actually quite excited about giving this a go. Got quite a bit of extra yarn that I don't know what to do with, so I'm thinking I might, with winter coming, you know, do some slouch type hats that I can maybe donate to the city mission, or you know, if I can figure out how to do one for a kitty, donate that to the Plunket. That's the organisation here for young mums, or not necessarily just young mums, but mums with their babies. I think it's up to the age of 3. I have no idea. I need to actually ask Tanya, our neighbour. She's quite involved with Plunket. Right, okay, and lastly, oh okay, there is English. So push the suction cups in there. Right, that's easier said than done. Break a nail, why don't you? Alright, well, I'm not going to faff around with that. That might take a minute. Let's just see what else they have here. Because this needs to go in some way. There's tension lever. Now, right. I'm a bit of a stickler when it comes to instructions, although it doesn't really seem that way at the minute, but I thought it was all in a different language, so. Now this is all just to show how to actually use it, so let's just stick it in there, I guess. Whoop. There's a little thingy there. Oh, no. Alright, cool, that was easy enough. Alright, so this is the Sentro, and after I've finished setting everything up, I'll do a little demo. I'll quickly see if I can chuck out a hat. Hi guys, so as promised, I just thought I'd do a quick demo on the Sentro. I have been playing around with it a bit. The tube work is awesome, goes quick and easy. The paneling, it seems to be with this knitting machine, it's not necessarily the Sentro, it's just the design. There is a bit of work getting used to it, but I'll get the hang of that at some point. I have already threaded it just to make it easy for us, and here we go. So as you can see, you can miss those, so you just need to make sure that you actually put it in the little thread compartment, which I didn't do. So that whole row is going to be, well, what is that, 4 stitches or so is probably going to be missed. So here we go, let's just carry on. It's quite smooth, really. There are some YouTubers that say that it hooks a bit more than what the Addy would. I don't really, obviously I've never worked with the Addy yet, so, but the Sentro seems to be doing just fine when it comes to working the yarn. As you can see, the handle is quite smooth. I don't seem to or feel that it hooks much. It's quite good, really. And we're just going through, giving this a go. The counter seems to be quite accurate as well, as I was testing it earlier today. Yeah, so seems to be behaving itself quite well. Obviously, I'm still new at this, so the avid Addy users might have their opinions on what, where, and how, and whether or not this actually is a good product. You can see here the bits that are left out. This is purely just because I messed up in the beginning. This is not the machine. This was my error and not putting the yarn in its little slot. So again, being quite new at this was my first time using it today. So there is, you know, with practice, I will get used to what things to do on a regular basis, you know, to prevent that kind of issue from happening. I feel the same way about the paneling as well. I think that with regular use and regular practice, that will be quite easy. It's a lot easier than knitting, that's for sure. I started doing a knitting project and I still haven't finished that off yet, so there we go. It's looking quite good, I think. Quite a nice design as well. So I'm just going to pop this off so that we can get this off of the machine. I'm not going to do the entire piece. This is purely just a little demo for you guys. Ooh, it's actually picking up the yarn again. Right, there you go. Anyway. Right. Here we go. Alright, so it's very, very, very nice. Here we go. Quick and easy. Apart from that error, I made one earlier just to test it and, you know, figure out how the machine works before I actually do a video, and inevitably still messed it up by not paying attention to what I was doing. So yeah, you can see that, you know, it seems to be a bit of a kink in it. So I think that was when I was moving the machine around, showing everyone in the house how awesome it is. So I think that might have had something to do with it, because it was also not in this little tension thing while I was moving it around. So that might have had something to do with it. This is the inside of it. Yeah, I think this is, with a bit of practice, I think this little machine will end up being quite good. A nice alternative to the crocheting. If I'm not really keen on doing that and my wrists are a bit sore, this would probably be quite nice. I don't think I'd be able to do too long with it. I was playing around with it probably for about an hour and a half, and I do feel it in the shoulder, so I don't know whether that is you know, something I'm doing specifically. I'll keep having a look out on some techniques. Maybe I'm sitting wrong or something like that, but yeah, I'm quite happy with this purchase. As an alternative to the Addy, I think from other reviews and things that I've watched on the Addy, I'm going to get exactly the same results. The mistakes in this, I think, is purely just me messing around with it, and not necessarily anything to do with the machine. So price wise, I think it's a good go. I tried buying the cheaper ones from AliExpress with no luck. I purchased it 3 times and it didn't deliver, so I opted for Amazon, and I got it quite quickly. I think it was a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe. I think it was a week. Anyway, the unboxing I might have said, so you guys can probably just refer back to that. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for checking in. If you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.